Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a simple, well maybe simple, not quite sure, nude cut crease eyeshadow tutorial. I'm going to go through it step by step and show you all the products and the brushes that I'll be using. Before we get in, go and hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Please, I would really appreciate it. Plus you'll be able to see when my videos pop up. So let's get straight in. So I'm starting off by just carving out my eyebrows and laying some concealer onto my eyelids just to set that and make sure the area is really nice and smooth. So I got this new brush, which you might have noticed because I haven't actually used it before to carve my brows or anything. This is from Doll Beauty, and I'm also going to be trying this out for the first time to actually cut my crease as well, so hopefully it works really well. It's a lot bigger, which I'm finding like even when I'm doing my eyebrows is so much quicker. So we'll see what it is like for the actual cut crease. The concealer that I use, by the way, is the L'Oreal True Match. Okay, next I'm going to be using this big fluffy Morphe brush and this very dirty Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And I'm going in with this sort of, I don't really know what you call that colour, like it's kind of like a natural colour for my skin tone anyway. And I'm just using that as like a transition shade just to start off something nice and warm, and I'm just blending it out with this big fluffy brush, and I'm winging it out a little bit because you know how I like to do that. I'm just building up the product layer by layer. Now these are really pigmented eyeshadows anyway, so I don't have to go in too many times. And next I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush. This one is I think a Morphe X Jeffree Star one, and I'm just going round those edges and just blending them out even more just to make it look nice and sort of subtle. Plus you don't want any harsh lines anyway, and you want to make sure you do this with a clean brush, so nothing's gonna interfere with the colour and the blend. Okay, for the rest of the colours for this look, I think I'm gonna use this Morphe palette. It is 350. I'll link it anyway. And I'm taking a smaller version of that other Morphe fluffy brush that I had with a slightly darker but still warm tone, and I'm just putting that right in the crease to deepen that a little bit and to give it a bit more dimension and make my eyes look bigger. Okay, and then I'm going to blend that out again with the original big fluffy brush and the first transition shade. Next, I feel like I want to make that a little bit darker in the crease. So again with the Morphe palette, taking a darker brown shade on that same small brush, and I'm just packing that right in the crease, but mostly in the outer corner. I feel like I should have maybe done like a smoky look, but oh well. Okay, now for the actual crease cutting part, I'm going to be using that concealer I used at the beginning and also the new Doll Beauty brush, and I'm hoping that this is going to come out really nicely and it's not going to be too big. So I'm going to go in quite lightly first, and I'm just pressing the brush, oh this is quite big, over the area that I want to cut. I feel like this brush is definitely bigger than what I would normally use. Maybe that's why I'm finding it more difficult. But we're going to make it work. Okay, not too certain about this. Alright, and to set all of that, I'm just using this fluffy brush, and I'm going in with like a nude, lighter shade. And to sharpen that up, just because I feel like the big brush didn't make it as sharp as I wanted it to be, I'm taking this really flat brush. I think it's for lips, but I'm going to use it on my eyes, and I've just put very lightly that sort of medium brown shade that I use for the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to sort of lightly go over where the crease sort of is, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Okay, that is fixed as much as I can. I feel like I found the trick with this brush. Instead of like trying to draw the line, you've got to sort of like pat it on, which I find a little bit hard given the size of this brush, but I just got to learn the trick of cutting the crease with this brush. Okay, now I do want to do eyeliner, but I'm scared, as we all normally are with eyeliner. So basically my favourite NYX pen, I feel like it's slightly broken, so it leaks everywhere. So I basically have to put this on my hand and then use the brush to actually do the eyeliner. Normally I do my eyeliner quite like up at an angle, but the way I've cut the crease, I want it to sort of line up with that a little bit more. The question is, do we go bigger? Maybe slightly. And finally, I'm taking another clean sort of fluffy brush, and I'm just blending out all those edges and this part of the side where it's quite sharp, and making that a little bit softer. And I'm going to quickly do my base makeup. I'm going to speed this bit up for you just because this was mainly like an eye tutorial anyway. So I'm going to speed this up and I'll be back to finish off the final touches for the eyes. Base is done. And finally, to finish off the eye look, of course, we need some lashes. So finally I got a new eyelash glue. This is my favourite one. It's from Duo, and it's the one with the little liney thing, which is perfect. I hated having to use the one where you have to squeeze it out and it literally just goes everywhere. So finally got one of these in Primark. Also, the lashes are not from Doll Beauty. This is literally just where I like store my lashes. I'm not entirely sure where these ones are from. I think they're a brand called Pink Goat or something. I got them in Superdrug, but they're literally so good. One of my favourite eyelashes. These lashes are literally so easy to put on. I feel like it's because they've got quite a thick band and it's really curved already, so you don't have to like curve them yourself. Okay, and that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. A nice simple cut crease. Verdict on the new brush. I like it, but I feel like I've got to get used to it. But yeah, it came out okay in the end anyway. If you want to see how I did my base makeup in more detail, go and check out these two videos. I hope you enjoyed this and thank you for watching. I will see you again very soon.